Hello everyone, today we're going to be making monograms. A monogram is a design made by overlapping or combining two or more letters to form one symbol. You will need your typography booklet that I have available for you. That one just has different types of fonts that you can use. You're going to need a drawing paper, tracing paper, construction paper, pencil, the rubbing tool, one or two color pencils, a sharpener, and an eraser. Okay? Make sure you have everything available while you are doing this. Let's get started. It's going to look like this. Once you finish it, it'll look something like this. We're going to try to connect the letter four different times, and the way you arrange it, it'll turn out and look like a monogram, and it's just like a symbol, okay? Just depending on how you position the letters is the way the monogram comes out. The first thing you have to do is look for your font. I'm going to use my H for my name. I'm going to take the tracing paper, and I like to use like a corner, so if I need the tracing paper for other letters, if I decide to do another one or I don't like the one that I did, make sure that your pencil is sharpened and pointing. And then I'm going to trace. I'm not going to color it in, I'm just going to trace the outline. Yeah. Just the outline, because you're going to color it in with the colored pencil, okay? So you're going to go in, hold and press the paper, try to outline as dark as possible. And outline everything. The inside and the outside. Even these little edges here. If you happen to find a font that you like, but it has way, too many designs and you want to simplify it, you can. But the more curves it has, the more interesting it'll look. Make sure that you press hard as you're tracing and that you trace everything. Whatever I do to the inside, I have to do to the outside. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to press hard because you need the lead so it could be transferred onto the paper. Okay, so I've traced it. It looks like that, right? Then I'm going to decide which sample do I want to use. Sample 1, sample 2. I always like sample 2. And then I'm going to look at the way the R's are positioned, right? I'm going to start with this one because that's the way it's the right side. But for whatever reason, I always like to start with the left. So I'm going to look at this one, and I'm going to flip it like this, right? The lead, you need the lead, the part of the pencil on to touch the drawing paper, right? And because these are going to be big, I would start off in the corner somehow, right here in the middle. Because remember, you have to fit the four H's here on this one paper. So you can't start here. You need to leave space for all four sides like this. So I'm going to start and try to line it up as the best that I can. Because there's lead on the inside of the tracing paper, it's going to transfer onto the drawing paper, right? So what I need to do is I just need to trace over the back like this. And then try to be as precise as you can, even though I can't because of my hand. If not, you can always erase it. As you are outlining it, the lead is transferring to the paper. You can always go in and make some changes later. If you want to use the rubbing tool, you can, but it's the first time you need to trace it with the pencil because you need to have pencil on both sides. So when you flip it, there's lead on both sides of the tracing paper. Before you lift the paper, make sure that you have traced everything because once you let go of it, you can't put it back exactly and it's going to be a mess, okay? So what I like to do is I'll hold it and then I'll go to one corner and I'll check, okay, there's enough, and then I'll go on this side, there's enough, and then I remove it. Then what you have to do is there's enough for you to see what you did and you just have to retrace it again with the pencil, okay? If you need to fix things because you realize that you made a mistake, that's fine. You can erase it and fix it. Just carefully trace everything. At the end, you're going to go back and fix all your little mistakes. Okay, then I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix the little sections that I feel need to look better, okay?